The top stories: Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed unveils major reforms in immigration services. And ministry says Ethiopian diaspora's irreplaceable role in times of pressure. Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism, with the latest news highlights of the hour. I am Tabitha John. Do stay with us. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has announced significant reforms in the country's immigration services, addressing long-standing public concerns over the passport issuance process. The Premier revealed that the Immigration, Nationality and Vital Events Agency have significantly increased its passport delivery capacity from 900 to 1,700 per day. In response to public complaints, the agency has printed over 1 million new passports, with 87% of them already distributed to applicants. The Premier also emphasized that all accumulated complaints have been fully resolved. The reforms have also led to the registration of 10,467 individuals living in Ethiopia illegally, according to the Prime Minister. Furthermore, the government has taken action against those using fake documents, issuing fines to over 18,000 individuals. The government has delivered visa services to over 819,287 hosts, including e-visa facilities. To facilitate this process, the government has established visa services branches in 88 countries around the world. Moreover, the Premier disclosed that some 4,276,474 individuals have been served by air and land access destinations. A wide range of activities are currently underway to transform the sector with a view to deliver quality services, the Premier added. Speaker of the House of People's Representatives Taggese Chafo bids farewell to Daniel Bekkele, the outgoing Chief Commissioner of the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, who completed his tenure. It is noteworthy to recall that Daniel Bekkele was appointed as the Chief Commissioner of the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission on July 2, 2019, presenting himself before the House of People's Representatives. Speaker of the House Taggese Chafo bids farewell to outgoing Ethiopian Human Rights Commission Chief Commissioner Daniel Bekkele.
Here in Ethiopia, and if you care to know, I'm in Guba, where the biggest dam in Africa is located right now. So what you're witnessing is greatness. You know the reason why I say this? The Western world, they came to teach us this, and they put confusion in our mind. So many things in our mind. We keep fighting each other. But now, our eyes are clear. The biggest dam by Ethiopians and for Ethiopia and the rest of Africa. This is game-changing.
At this moment, I happen to find myself inside Guba, at the largest dam in Africa. The largest dam in Africa, I repeat. It's amazing. This project is just mind-blowing. They did it by themselves. Ethiopians, you guys, you are amazing. Because when I hear the story behind this very dam, it melts my heart. Ethiopians themselves, they contributed, came together to make this project a reality. I say kudos to you guys. We are all African and we are here in the land of origins. Thank you, Ethiopia. I love it here and I'm definitely going to be back. See you soon. Ethiopia, the land of origins.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia emphasized Ethiopian diaspora have played an irreplaceable role in countering undue pressure during challenging times for Ethiopia. As celebrations of the 26th International Day continue, an impactful symposium took place under the theme, The Role of Diaspora for Our Country's Peace and Prosperity. Our staff reporter, Goshu Melliso, has compiled the following report from Harar.
The 26th International Harari Day has continued being celebrated with a range of activities. Among these, an impactful symposium took place under the theme, The Role of Diaspora for Our Country's Peace and Prosperity. The symposium brought together distinguished members of the diaspora community, scholars, federal government officials, and local leaders to explore how the diaspora can contribute to the nation's peace building and economic growth efforts. Speaking at the opening of the symposium, State Minister of Foreign Affairs Burtukan Ayano remarked, Ethiopian diaspora has played pivotal role in countering undue pressure during challenging times for Ethiopia.
In the past 6 years alone, the diaspora community has contributed over 3.5 billion birr to the country in both cash and kind, a significant impact on the national mega projects currently underway in Ethiopia. Ethiopian diasporas have played an irreplaceable role in countering undue pressures during challenging times for Ethiopia. I urge respective Ethiopian diasporas to actively participate in the political and economic activities that Ethiopia is currently undergoing.
A senior expert approached by EBC said that Ethiopia should mobilize the diasporas in a comprehensive manner for the overall transformation of the country and successful diplomacy.
For the success of diplomacy relationship as well as developmental issues, the diaspora has made a very significant impact. So I have learned that we have about 5 million, even more than 5 million diasporas of Ethiopian diasporas outside different countries. So this number is very big. So if we really recognize them and develop strategy, how to engage them and give them a chance for the development of the country, it is a very good opportunity. Diaspora is a very good opportunity for this development for our nation. They could be an ambassador for the country in any situation, mobilizing resources, mobilizing communities, and bringing some ideas, promoting whatever, voicing our voice, the country voice.
Diaspora members reiterated the government to address clear information to them.
First of all, we have to make clear the information coming out from country to us. We need to know is that real or not? Is that true or not? And the government must approach through embassies, through other organizations.
In the country also, the diaspora should be given more information in development areas and the country's need and other things. So we should engage them. In general, we should engage them as much as possible. So engagement is one of the strategies I'm recommending, to make sure that the diaspora is really rallying with the country's need.
Urging the diasporas to well organize and work intensively, respective Ethiopian embassies must work proactively, the senior expert pointed out.
I've seen that the government developed strategies, since 2005. So that strategy may be in place and be in a very organized way. It should be supported. The diaspora should be well organized at different countries. So in some countries where we have a lot of diasporas, we have to work very intensively. The foreign relationship, the different embassies of the country in different countries may have a big role, to organize the diaspora, to give them a chance to really guide them what are the areas, to identify the gaps and identify which area they can really contribute a lot, should be done like that.
Participants are also discussing practical steps to enhance diaspora engagement, including creating more inclusive policies and building robust platforms for dialogue and collaboration.
The ongoing Ethiopia's Green Legacy Development Initiative is an instrument to combat the negative impact of climate change. In an exclusive interview with EBC English, Addis Ababa University plant ecology scholar Shambel Alemu said the initiative also is exemplary to build a green economy. Haptamu Ashagre sat down with a scholar and compiles the following report.
The government of Ethiopia has been implementing the Green Legacy Initiative, aiming at alleviating the negative impact of climate change complications.
Not only national concern.
Shambal Alemu, who is Addis Ababa University plant ecologist, said Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative has the potential to rehabilitate the degraded environment of the nation.
Green Legacy Initiative has an immense role in combating climate change and global warming. So when you plant, we reduce the green gas emission. When you plant, we reduce the global warming impact. When you plant, we again working for the better tomorrow. So that Green Legacy Initiative is about at least minimizing or combating the impact of climate change.
The success of the Green Legacy Initiative has led the Ethiopian government to announce a new goal of zero carbon emission by 2050. This ambitious goal underscores Ethiopia's commitment to environmental sustainability and its leadership in advancing global efforts to combat climate change. As scholars trusted Ethiopia's massive experience can be a modesty for other countries in the globe.
So, Ethiopian Green Legacy Initiative is not only the example, it is rather a model for the African country and for the rest of the world. So, many East African countries, for example, Brazil is taking this initiative on board. They have been planting many thousands of trees by Lula da Silva 2 weeks ago. This is so, Ethiopia is becoming a model for Africa and for the rest of the world.
Shambal underscores Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative can also be crucial to build the green economy as well as to ensure food security.
We plant not only tree plants, not only the forest plants, we plant agroforestry trees. For example, we plant coffees. We plant economic and food trees such as avocado, papaya, and others. This is something different from the others. We plant aromatic and ornamental plants in the city, between the, on the roadside and between the medias. We plant ornamental trees, beautification trees. This is again a very good example. We have aromatic trees, spices, which are locally very important as traditional healers. This is again a very best example.
Recently, the government of Ethiopia plans to plant 7.5 billion young trees during this rainy season so as to reach 40 billion seedlings with overall target of 50 billion by 2025.
A Pakistani ambassador to Ethiopia says Ethiopian Green Legacy Initiative can be a model to many countries. Talking to EBC, Ambassador Mian Atif Sharif disclosed that apart from resisting climate change impacts, Ethiopia's Green Legacy could be playing a great role in Ethiopia's agricultural productivity. In different times, diplomats who are residing in Addis Ababa also disclosed about Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative as a critical demonstration in the endeavors of resisting climate change impacts. Jerusalem Betzha has this report.
For the past 5 years, Ethiopia has diligently pursued an annual planting program under the Green Legacy Initiative initiated by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed in 2019. Currently, Ethiopia's forest cover report had increased to 23.6% by 2023 from 17.2% in 2019. Talking to EBC, Pakistani ambassador to Ethiopia, Mian Atif Sharif, disclosed that Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative is one of a successful model to other nations. Particularly, it could be playing a great role in Ethiopia's agricultural productivity.
It's a world-level success, it's one of the most successful model, and everyone is impressed by the greenery in Ethiopia. It's such a big achievement to plant more than 20 billion seedlings in such a 4 or 5 years of time. In Pakistan, we are trying to do it, but it's like 1/10 of that achievement. This is going to make a big impact on Ethiopia, in terms of preserving your climate, and slowing down the temperature increase, and increasing agricultural productivity, and raising so many benefits it will give, like stop the erosion of land and forestation. So I think it is one of the most successful models in the world.
In different times, ambassadors, diplomats who are residing in Addis Ababa also commended the Ethiopian Green Legacy Initiative endeavor to revive the economy and to fight climate change.
Amazing the efforts that is doing Ethiopia, because this is something not only for this generation but for the next generation. So green legacy is something very important for the country. Green legacy is very important in order to continue, to grow the country in a proper way and to tackle all the damage that human beings did to the green.
It's important that any citizen is aware about the climate change, the consequences, and any citizen is aware that he can act against this. So this is a global phenomenon, but any individual can contribute at its level to fight the climate change.
This program, is great. Yeah, the Green Legacy Initiative initiated by His Excellency Dr. Abiy. Yeah, I think since it has been started, has made great achievements. It has changed the climate of Ethiopia, and I think make great contribution to the North Africa and the world.
Here in Ethiopia, we can see a large-scale green legacy campaign, which I believe will help overcome the critical changes of climate. It is really an initiative which is worth being enhanced, being followed by other countries of the region.
This is an incredible initiative which we really hope to see it continuing to develop and succeed. So I'm very happy to see the Green Legacy project. I think it's showing something incredible to the people of Ethiopia and also to the world.
By 2030, Ethiopia has envisioned to increase the country's forest coverage to 30%.
You're watching EBC World, a reminder of the stories making headlines. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed unveils major reforms in immigration services. And ministry says Ethiopian diaspora has a replaceable role in times of pressure. That's all we had for now. I'm Tabitha John. Thank you for watching. Have a good time and do take care.